Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this.
Villanova feels like gets a pretty important one, Jeff, as they get the win over Providence. In terms of their tournament resume, are they there? Have they gotten there officially as of today?
I think this got them there. I do. I think this got them there. A road win against Providence, I think, puts them on the right side of the bubble, and I think Providence might flip where they were on the right side. I think they almost flipped, and Providence was like in that 11 range. Villanova was first four out. I think now might you flip them because that's a road win. They've now swept Providence. They're hot. They've won, I think, 5 of their last 6. Justin Moore's playing better, and Providence is kind of being exposed for what they are. You know, ultimately, they're a good team, but without Bryce Hopkins, they're kind of a middle-of-the-road Big East team right now. That's how they've played since Bryce Hopkins went down. Devin Carter carries them. He does the best he can, and on some nights he can will them to a win. On tonight, today they scored 60 points against Villanova.
Yeah.
And as much as Villanova's point guard play, I've harped on it all year, and I said this to Kim E., before the season when I saw him, Rob, like, how's your point guard play going to be? Jaden Pierre, good enough? And he was like, yeah, definitely good enough. Like, I think that's still their Achilles heel at the end of the day is Pierre and Garway Dual. They're just not quite ready. They're not quite ready yet for prime time and to be consistent. And again, so much has to be on Carter and Adoro. And Ticket Gaines has played well. Like, he's been pretty good for the most part. But point guard plays kind of held him back, in my opinion.
You know what the best thing that's happened to Providence is? The single best thing that happened to Providence is Marquette losing at Creighton today. That's the best thing that could have happened to Providence, and this is why. UConn with a win tomorrow at home against Seton Hall, which is a game, sorry, Dagan, that they probably should win, right? UConn will clinch the Big East regular season title and the number 1 seed in the Big East tournament. They're going to be a number 1 seed in the NCAA tournament, regardless of what happens in their last 2 games, because they play at Marquette and at Providence in the last 2 games of the regular season, right? Once you get past Seton Hall, once you win that game, if they win that game, then they're not going to really have all that much to play for, especially after a game against Marquette where UConn might be playing them without Tyler Kolek, right? Providence plays Connecticut at home in the last game of the regular season for the Big East.
Better win it.
They get Georgetown on Tuesday. Yeah, they get Georgetown on Tuesday, which, by the way, like, Georgetown at Cooley has a chance to do the funniest thing ever. Georgetown is going to be at home on Tuesday against Providence with a chance to knock Providence out of the NCAA tournament, which would be hilarious if they do. I don't think it's going to happen. But
they haven't won a game in March since 1965.
Yeah.
And it ain't going to change now.
Yeah. Providence is going to be playing at home against UConn, against one of the best team in the Big East and one of the top 3 teams in America, with a chance to win a game and what will essentially get them into the NCAA tournament. And UConn won't have anything to play for. And I think what we saw tonight with St. Mary's, they had already clinched the WCC regular season title. They're already in the tournament. They don't really have anything to play for. Gonzaga was playing for their tournament lives tonight. That is the best thing that could have happened to Providence was Marquette losing today and UConn not having anything to play for. Like, it's one thing to get fired up for a rivalry.
No. You know what the best thing that could have been for Providence? They beat Villanova at home. That would
have been yes, best. I know, but in the context of them not winning, and the last thing I'll just say is, like, Devin Carter putting this team on his back. Devin Carter putting the team on his back and carrying them as much as he has been an unbelievable season. He's also feeling the weight of that. Like, he's been dealing with that. I think he's got a hip or a back. Like, he's not 100%, which is why he struggled at Marquette and why he struggled today against Villanova. So hopefully he gets healthy, because Devin Carter, like, I want him in the dance. Anybody that is a college basketball fan should want him in the dance, because he is an electric scorer and a guy that can go win a game by himself. And he could carry, like, honestly, I think he's a guy that could take Providence from, like, the playing game to the Sweet 16, and I don't think anyone would be surprised. So thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.